Good evening. My name is Ali Skripsik, and I am enrolled in online speaking to Lubeck Community College. My professor's name is Dr. Lacey Finley, and today I will be giving you guys a how-to speech. I will be teaching you how to swing a golf club. Before anything else, you might want to learn something about golf as a sport. A usual golf course has either 9 or 18 holes, with an assortment of par 3s, 4s, and 5s. Par is the expected score that you should get on a hole. 2 below par is an eagle, 1 below is a birdie, 1 above is a bogey, and 2 above is a double bogey. Golf has many rules, so I'll be naming a few today. The first one is that you may not pick up the ball or move it forward. This is called playing the ball as it lies. This rule sometimes has exceptions, like whenever you're playing the ball up. This means that you can move your ball, say your ball was there, you can move your ball within a scorecard length around where the ball was originally. Secondly, you may only have 14 clubs in your bag at a time. You usually have different woods, like a driver, a 3-wood or a 5-wood, a hybrid, some irons. I have from 5 to 9, some wedges, and a putter. You also need tees and golf balls. Some people don't really pay attention to this 14 club limit. It's more for just tournament play. There are many different penalty areas on the golf course. These are usually marked with red or yellow stakes or spray paint. These could be tall grass or water hazards like a pond. There are many different ways that you can go about playing out of these penalty areas. One would be playing the ball as it lies. This will not make you add any strokes to your score. The second option would be taking 2 club lengths away from the penalty area. So you'll put your club against the red line or stake, move it back once, and move it back twice. And then you can drop from your knee from like a scorecard length away from that area. Another option would be to just play the ball again from where you started. Both of these last 2 options will cause you to increase your score by 1. Another area you do not want to go on the golf course is out of bounds. These areas are marked by white sticks and white spray paint. You can take a 2-stroke penalty, which means just add 2 to your score and take it from where it crossed the out of bounds line and drop it in the fairway. Or you can take stroke and distance, which means you add 1 stroke and you go back to where you hit from originally. Now I will be getting into the swinging of the club. First, you would want to align your feet correctly. I usually stand behind my golf ball and choose a point in front of it that I want to line up with. Your feet should be perpendicular to this line. Ball placement is another big thing in golf. Whenever you're hitting with your drivers or your woods, you want the ball to be closer to your front foot. Whenever you're hitting with your irons, you want it to be closer to the middle. And whenever you're with your wedges, you want to hit closer to your back foot. Putting is a personal preference. Some people like putting it in the front or back of their stances. I like putting it more towards the middle. Then it's time for the swing. Every part of the golf swing is influential to the final product that is your golf shot. I'll be taking out an 8-iron today to demonstrate. The first part of the golf swing is hinging your wrists. You want to hinge your wrists back so the bottom of your club is facing towards your target and the shaft is parallel with the ground. Next, you want to rotate your body backwards. You should look a little bit like this. Your club is facing, the head of the club is facing towards your target now, and the bottom of your club is facing more towards the ground. That completes your backswing. Now the forward swing usually starts with lining up your knees. I use this as like a spring loader so I can increase swing speed. I line up my knees, which points the bottom of the club more towards your ball, and it loads up your wrists better. Then I will rotate my hips and my shoulders. And then finally, I will hold my finish for a couple seconds and watch where the ball lands. Hopefully not in those out of bounds areas that I mentioned earlier. So first, again, load your wrists. Turn your body where your shoulders facing down. Line up your knees and extend. And then you hold your finish for a couple of seconds. I don't have very much room or else I would hit the golf ball right now. Now, whenever you're hitting with your driver, this is a little bit different because you tee up the ball, but it's mostly the same. This concludes my presentation. Thank you all for listening about how to swing the golf club and different rules of golf.